Did you know that nearly 60% of fatal heart attacks strike between midnight and 6 a.m. when most people are lost in the depths of sleep? It's a terrifying statistic, one that makes you pause and wonder why the heart, that relentless powerhouse, chooses the darkest hours to falter. Picture this, you're nestled in bed, the world outside is hushed, but inside your chest, a silent crisis could be unfolding. Tonight, we're unraveling the chilling mystery of why heart attacks peak at these eerie hours and, more crucially, how you can shield yourself with simple, natural solutions you can start using right now. I'm not just tossing out numbers. I'm a health researcher who spent years dissecting cardiovascular patterns, and what I'm about to share is grounded in science and could save your life or someone you love. Stay with me, because every second you watch brings you closer to stopping a heart attack before it even begins. Let's dive into the burning question, why does the night turn so deadly for your heart? Your body's internal clock, known as the circadian rhythm, is the first piece of this intricate puzzle. At night, your heart rate slows, your blood pressure dips, and your body slips into a state of rest, or so it appears. But beneath this deceptive calm, your blood vessels are under unique strain. Research from the European Heart Journal reveals that between 2 a.m. and 4 a.m., your blood thickens, becoming stickier and more prone to clotting. Why? Your body's natural anticoagulant systems, which keep blood flowing smoothly during the day, dial back their activity at night. Imagine your arteries as a bustling highway. During the day, traffic flows freely, but at night, the roads constrict, and a single clot can trigger a catastrophic pile-up. This is when plaque in your arteries, built up over years of stress, poor diet, or inactivity, can rupture, setting the stage for a heart attack. But here's the shocker. Most people don't even realize it's happening until it's far too late. What if I told you the first warning sign might not be the chest pain you expect, but something far subtler, something you might brush off in the haze of sleep? Stay tuned, because this could change how you listen to your body. Let's zero in on that first clue, one so easy to dismiss you might not give it a second thought. Have you ever woken up at night with a strange tingling in your arm, or perhaps a fleeting shortness of breath? You roll over, chalk it up to a bad dream or an awkward sleeping position, and drift back to sleep. But that tingling could be your heart's desperate plea for help. It's called referred pain, and it's maddeningly deceptive. Your heart doesn't always announce danger with crushing chest pain like you see in Hollywood dramas. Sometimes it whispers through a faint numbness in your left arm, a dull ache in your jaw, or even a sudden wave of nausea that feels like it came out of nowhere. These are the early warning signs, and they're especially easy to ignore at 3 a.m. when you're half asleep. According to a 2023 study in the Journal of the American College of Cardiology, over 40% of heart attack patients reported these subtle symptoms hours before the event. But here's where it gets intense. If you miss these whispers, the next symptom could hit like a thunderbolt. Before I reveal what that is, let's talk about a simple, natural way to start protecting yourself tonight using something you likely have in your kitchen. Open your pantry and grab a handful of almonds. Just 10 to 15 raw, unsalted almonds a day can make a tangible difference. Why? They're loaded with magnesium, a mineral that acts like a natural relaxant for your blood vessels, helping to stabilize your heart rhythm. Magnesium deficiency is linked to a 30% higher risk of heart attacks, and most of us are running low without even knowing it. Picture each almond as a tiny firefighter dousing the inflammation in your arteries that could spark a clot. Chew them slowly, maybe with your morning oatmeal or as a bedtime snack, and let their nutrients go to work. But don't stop there. There's another powerful food trick coming up, one that's even more effective, but I'll hold off on that for now. Let's get back to those symptoms, because the next one is a game changer, and it's not what you'd expect. Imagine waking up in the dead of night, drenched in sweat, even though your bedroom is cool. Your heart's racing, and there's an unshakable sense of dread, like something's horribly wrong. This isn't just a bad night, It's a glaring red flag. Cold sweats and anxiety at night can signal your heart is struggling to pump blood through a narrowing artery. A 2024 study from the European Society of Cardiology found that these symptoms often appear hours before a full-blown heart attack, particularly in women. The sweat is your body's frantic response to low oxygen flow and that feeling of doom. It's your brain picking up on the danger before you consciously do. Here's the terrifying part. If you ignore this, the next stage could be catastrophic. But don't panic yet. There's another natural remedy you can start using tonight, and it's likely hiding in your spice rack. Turmeric, that vibrant golden spice in your curry recipes, is a heart health superstar. Its active compound, curcumin, is a potent anti-inflammatory that can reduce plaque buildup in your arteries. Inflammation is like gasoline for heart attacks, fueling the conditions that lead to clots. Mix a teaspoon of turmeric powder into warm water with a pinch of black pepper to boost absorption. Drink it before bed. It's a simple, natural solution that costs pennies compared to prescription drugs. Studies from the American Heart Association show curcumin can lower inflammation markers by up to 25% when used consistently. But hold on, because the most powerful solution is still to come, and it's so effective you'll wish you'd known about it years ago. First, let's dig deeper into why these symptoms strike at night, because the science is both fascinating and unsettling. At night, your body's stress hormones, like cortisol, spike in the early morning hours to prepare you for waking. This surge ramps up your blood pressure and heart rate, putting extra strain on your heart. Think of it like revving an engine that's already low on oil. It's a recipe for disaster. Add in sleep apnea, a condition where breathing stops briefly during sleep and the risk skyrockets. Sleep apnea starves your heart of oxygen, making those nighttime clots even more likely. If you snore loudly, wake up gasping, or feel exhausted despite sleeping, get it checked. Untreated, it's like playing roulette with your heart. A 2025 meta-analysis in The Lancet found that sleep apnea increases heart attack risk by 50% in middle-aged adults. But even without sleep apnea, the night is a perfect storm for heart trouble. And the next symptom, it's the one that can stop you in your tracks, and I'm about to reveal it. Picture this: you wake up with a heavy, burning sensation in your chest, like someone's sitting on you. It's not always sharp pain. It can feel like indigestion, a bad case of heartburn, or even pressure that radiates to your back. This is the classic heart attack symptom, but at night you might dismiss it as something you ate for dinner. Here's the truth: that burning could mean an artery is nearly blocked, and every second counts. If this hits, don't wait. Call emergency